Good morning. So, haven't been on this page for a long time. Again, I'm using it more as a diary for myself and for anybody that's interested in watching sort of the journey. But it's been a busy year. Amanda and I did Chattanooga half Ironman in May, and it was exceptional. Probably it was without a doubt my favorite, tied with my favorite experience. The other one is, of course, watching my kids do their triathlon, which was awesome. But watching Amanda, or racing with Amanda, was really awesome. But watching her cross the finish line was just quite an emotional thing for everybody. So I'm very proud of her. But anyway, so what's happening now was after that race, it was a tough race. I've done that race a couple years ago, and I did better a couple years ago, and I've realized that when I have a coach, I just do so much better. That's what they're great at. And so I just started kind of shopping around for a coach, and I found one. Her name's Sylvia, and she's just been exceptional. And so my workouts are pretty intense. I've been definitely very dedicated as far as very specific workouts and the timing of the workouts and things like that. The other thing that's been happening is that I'm sort of going over the option of doing a full Ironman next season. So that being said, my family, of course, is my number one priority. So we've been talking about it for a few weeks and going back and forth as far as it's a massive sacrifice from them, which I don't like. I don't like that it has to be a sacrifice for them. If I have to sacrifice some of my time and get up earlier or do whatever I have to do, run on my lunch hours, I'm fine with that. But asking them to sacrifice is really hard, and they're extremely supportive. They've all said, yes, go for it. But that being said, I'm still not 100% certain. So my coach had asked her to send me a sort of a screenshot of somebody else's training that's doing a full Ironman so that I could have an idea as to what a busy week looks like. And essentially I have to commit 1 day a week, like a full day a week. In other words, let me clear it up. So it'd be exercise every day except for 1 day, which is my recovery day, but there'd be 1 day a week that the entire day would be filled with exercise. So for example, I think it was 6.5 to 7 hour bike ride, starting with a 30-minute swim, and then it's basically 180 kilometers of riding, and then finishing with a 30-minute run. So that being your long day, being an 8-hour day. So for me, from September till June, it's really not a big deal because I can do that on a Friday, because I'm off on Fridays. I'm very blessed with my schedule. And they're all at school. Amanda's teaching and the kids are in school. So it's pretty easy. But come July and August, it's a lot harder. Amanda's off. We really, really love spending time together. So it's a massive sacrifice. So anyways, that's sort of where I'm at. I'll keep you posted. We've gone back and forth. My original hope was actually the Copenhagen race in Denmark in August of 2020. My coach thought that would be a great race for me, and as I've gone back and forth, just the logistics of it seemed tough. There's, I think, a 6-hour time change. I've got family there, so that was kind of an exciting thing. My kids and Amanda really want to go to Denmark, so we're going to make that a trip in the next year or two anyways, but I think more of a vacation versus a Ironman, because traveling 6 hours, you need to do basically, you need to be there about 6 days early if it's a 6-hour time difference, just to get used to the time change, because the race would be starting at about midnight our time. So I thought for my first race that might be too much of a struggle. And so now I'm looking at a race actually on the exact same day. It's in August, late August 2020 in Mont Tremblant. So that would be more doable. It's an 8 or 9 hour drive from here, something that we can easily do without having all the travel issues. So I'll keep you posted. I'm not sure. So on my calendar, we are going to Mexico in November to do I'm running the Los Cabos half Ironman. So again, that's the 1.9 kilometer swim, 90 kilometer bike, and then a half marathon. So 21.1 kilometer run. I'm expecting a really, really, really good race. I'm feeling really good. I'm training a lot, and my body's tolerating it very well. I'm still dialing in nutrition. I've got some bad habits like everybody else, and those are hard on my body when I'm having longer training weeks. I'm blessed to have Amanda, who's a very clean eater in the house, and it makes it easier because I'm inspired by watching her make good choices and use willpower. So that's my next race. And then I've also signed up for the half Ironman in Mont Tremblant as sort of a training race for the full Ironman if I am to do that. So I think that's the end of June of next year. I do have a couple short, like I've got Wasaga Beach Olympic distance, that's in a couple weeks, and then Lakeside Olympic distance in early September. And those are, again, training days basically for the half Ironman that's coming up. So anyway, that's what's going on. I'm going to try to be more regular on this page again because I love going back and looking at how I was feeling, what I was thinking, what was working, what wasn't working. Again, it's not all wins by any means. It's hard, but I really love doing it. I miss working out with Amanda for some of the stuff because prior to Chattanooga, we did do some runs and our swims together. She's hitting CrossFit again, which I know she absolutely loves. So I love watching her do that stuff because she's so strong, and it's fun to see her do something that she really loves doing. So anyways, that's where we're at. I actually changed the name of this page to my Ironman journey versus my half Ironman journey. And so if you have any comments, leave them below. If you have any questions about different things to do with training and you're curious about anything, whether it be nutrition or exercise, by all means, you can message me or put a comment in the comment section. I'd be happy to do a little video or a write-up on, what I eat for recovery or what kind of exercises I'm doing. So, all right, I'll keep you posted. Have an awesome day.